Well, Troy Westwood is a very intense player, and no other kickers that I can recall during that period played the game with the gusto that he did. Bob Cameron always told him, his punter, Troy, just kick it and get out of the way.
I'd always tell him, you want to stay out of any messes that you possibly could get into, meaning that the other guys on the other teams, they are paid to hurt you.
Troy, he was having none of that. Troy considered himself to be a football player, an athlete, and he was in every sense of the word.
Troy was fierce. He cared about the team. He cared about everybody on the team. He was a Blue Bomber through and through.
I know that Troy cherished the fact that he played for his hometown team. And for a local kid who still lives in Winnipeg and considers Manitoba to be his home, I don't think it gets any better than that.
Troy Westwood is one of the biggest practical jokers that I know. This is just a little tip for people. Do not mess with a kicker because they have a lot of time on their hands. Just a beautiful human being, cares so much about people. Great on the football field, but just a fantastic human being off the football field.
We're playing in a playoff game against Baltimore. I think it's in the fourth quarter, and we're going into the wind. We got the ball down on about their 40-yard line, and I see Troy running onto the field. Well, I know if Troy's running onto the field, we're kicking a field goal, and I am the holder for the field goal. So I get the ball, catch it, perfect catch, put it on the tee, and I pull my hand away, and Troy, instead of going to kick the ball, runs behind me. And I just get cold clock. Guy comes in and just hammers me under my chin. I've got blood all over my face. And what happened was, Troy is talking to Cal Murphy, the head coach. Cal says to him, okay, we're gonna run the fake. We've been practicing this fake, so we know what to do. Never says a word to me. Never says a word to anyone. And so I always say that, if you've got a secret, if you tell Troy, no one will ever know.
What do I know about Troy Westwood and the origins of the Banjo Bowl? Well, I was there.
I always told Troy, I said, Troy, I've played 12 years, and the reason I've played 12 years because I never said anything that could get me in trouble. You keep your mouth shut and just kick the ball, and it's all good. And Troy didn't really listen to me on that one.
I remember when Troy was talking to the reporter, you hear the words that are coming out of his mouth, and they are brilliant.
Troy was never afraid to speak out and stir the pot. And he made a comment about the fans in Saskatchewan being banjo-picking inbreds.
And I'm just sitting over on the side laughing, and I'm like, I cannot believe he is saying this. There is no way.
And as soon as that happened, Dave Ritchie, the head coach, brought him into his office and just read him the riot act, from what I understand, and told him, you got to go and hold the press conference to apologize for what you said. And so Troy goes to the press conference and says in the press conference, I'm very sorry that what I said about Saskatchewan. And I just want to state that I don't think they're smart enough to be able to play a banjo, and that was it. And Troy loved it. That was Troy.
Well, he'd have to be considered, I would think, the best place kicker the Bombers have ever had. That would be my opinion anyway. I still remember a game at Old Canadian Stadium, last play of the game.
Inside the right hash mark. Just a real long shot for the Bombers. Courtney, good snap. It's on the tee. It's in the air.
That's a hell of a kick.
It might get there. It's one. Take a 50-unbelievable field goal on the last play of the game.
Troy had an admirable, memorable, tremendous career. I congratulate you on all you did for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers over all those years. And well done. You deserve to be in the Hall of Fame in every way.